I mean, you don't have to read them to know what genre they are, you know?
Hello, everybody.
Hi, welcome.
I have to post on Instagram. There we go.
Oh, yeah. I always forget.
I'm excited to chat today.
Lots to talk about.
Let me post real quick. Okay. Oh, and I just got rid of it. Hello, everybody.
All right. Yay, we have some people. So I guess we can start off with what we're reading.
Do you want me to go?
Sure.
I just started Sacrifice by Katie Roberts, and I'm literally like 3 pages in, and I'm like, okay, we're going there. So
Already? I'm not surprised.
It's good, but I was just like, I think isn't it straight up erotica? That's what it's sounding like.
Yeah.
Starting it. So,
I mean, there's so many people, so many appendages.
There's one person right now, just one guy. So far, she literally walked in the door, and then he's like drinking her blood.
Oh wow!
Very much likes it.
Nice.
So yes.
Temecka, go ahead.
I'm not reading anything. I am in a really bad reading slump right now, and I'm not liking anything I'm picking up. So,
I started my second paranormal romance book because I just finished Queen Takes Knights, which was fun. Like 3 or 4 stars. It was a good start, but it was just way too short, so not much is there. But then I started How to Marry a Millionaire Vampire by Carolyn Sparks. That one's an old one, but it's going well. I mean, I'm just in the beginning, but I think it's hilarious that the vampire, he accidentally breaks one of his fangs, so he needs a dentist. And the heroine is a dentist, a human dentist.
What?
And then she's on the run from the Mafia because she saw them kill someone. It's fun.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I see a puppy in Temecka's background.
Yes.
Oh, they're gonna start talking here in a minute.
Mine are all downstairs. Oh, Megan started a Kingdom of Dreams.
I still need to read that one.
That one. I also started Pleasure Unbound by Larissa Ione.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, on audio, which is fine. So
yeah, it was probably my least favorite of the series.
It's fine. But I did just finish Sweet Temptation an hour ago.
So. We just started the chat, so we didn't even start talking about Sweet Temptation. I do love the True North series by Serena Bowen.
Oh, Megan, was that the one with the step back that you found? I got that copy now. I know Lacey has it too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read Raven Song soon.
Ooh.
I'm
trying to decide if I will read it.
Has Lisa updated you on how she talks about it? I'm upset.
Yes. She even screenshotted your conversation to me.
I was not surprised.
I mean, yeah, I told her I knew you weren't gonna like it. I'm just resigned to anything that we love.
She's not gonna like.
You won't like, yeah.
And I told her I watched her recent video where she reviewed 4 books. I was like, hey, so I'm gonna like those because you did it.
Yeah.
I think priest is too taboo for me.
Oh, Jess.
Sorry.
I liked Priest.
I'm gonna read
very
it.
smutty. But I loved Sinner, the second book. So good.
Can you read them out of order?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you should at least read Sinner.
I have it.
I mean, are you okay with a nun? A nun to be?
Oh, she's not actually a nun yet. It's fine.
All right.
Oh, him's really good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, what were your ratings for Sweet Temptation?
Well, I rated it on Goodreads. I think it's a 3.5, but I'm just gonna say 3.
I was surprised you had put 3.5 when I saw your rating.
I didn't rate it, but it would be a 3.
2.5.
Oh my gosh. Sorry to those who loved it.
Yeah. It has such high ratings.
I know.
Oh my God. And
Like,
so many reviews.
Yes.
The people I've heard talk about it haven't liked it.
I think, okay, the comments that I got on my post when I posted about the book, it was like 60-40 people who liked it and people who didn't. So it seemed balanced out. But have you guys read Cora Reilly before?
Yes.
No.
Me either. I haven't.
And I do see similarities to Bound by Duty, Honor, whichever the first one is. My main problem with this is it all took place in their house. And that's what the first and the other series was. It all took place. It was Luca and what's her name? Like, because they were brought up. I'm pretty sure Luca was in.
Oh, yes. His wife or whatever.
Yes. Luca was one of the books that I read. And it all takes place in their house.
Oh, but did you like it? I thought you did.
I did. Because it was a lot more on the romance. This one, it was for kids, and I was like, I don't care.
Yeah, right, dude. When I started, I was like, this is so unromantic. Like, she's just his nanny.
Yes.
I surprisingly had a real issue with the age gap.
Me too.
Like, I love age gaps, but this one just felt like he just wouldn't stop talking about how young she was. It was like, shut up, deal with it. You wanted a young bride, deal with it.
Because nothing about her felt mature. Like, a lot of times if it's an age gap, they like feel like they're the older of 18 and not like you're a teenager.
Like she turned 18 and then she got married.
Yeah, I didn't have that much of an issue, but I was like, because I didn't really care.
I also felt like it was really unrealistic with the kids. Like, she went from not knowing how to like how to hold a child to like having motherly instincts and like the next day
to 2 kids.
Yeah.
Oh wow! So I'm looking at the ratings in the comments, and we have a couple 4, but then we have a 1, a 2.
Lots of 2s. I saw a lot of 2s.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not around kids too much, but is it Daniel? How do you pronounce
Daniele?
it? Is it Daniele? I don't know how to pronounce his name. He felt too mature for a 3-year-old.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, I kept forgetting he was like 3.
Intelligent, complete sentences. And I don't think that's how 3-year-olds speak. I mean, I haven't seen him in a while, and he's 3, but he's not talking like that. So
yeah, and in those flashbacks when he was supposed to be like 1.5 or 2, and he was like asking full sentences. I don't know about you all, but my goddaughter is 5. I couldn't understand a word she said until she was 4.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, at least make them older, you know? If you want them to talk.
I think like it would have made sense if he was like 6. I would have been like, okay, I like could see this kid acting this way.
Yeah.
And understanding everything at 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might be wrong, but wasn't the little baby also like when she like said like dada and then she was like speaking in full sentences?
Yeah.
There was too much of her taking care of the kids. I was like 30% in, and I was like, is this really the book? Because then I did Lacey and Sarah, and I was just like, I cannot deal with this book right now. It's literally her just spending time with children. And I was like, where's my Mafia? Where's my romance? This was not a good Mafia romance, in my opinion.
Yeah, there was barely any. Because we mostly get her point of view, and she's like literally not involved in anything. Which is interesting.
I feel like this is the heroines. Worst. Oh, sorry.
Usually the heroines, you know, at least like talk about it. Talk to each other about what he's doing.
I feel like this was the worst one for me to start with because I hadn't read
Mafia
for this one.
Oh, you haven't?
Oh. No.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You read so many dark romances. I thought you would have already read one.
Yeah.
No, this was not good. I don't know. I feel like he was all talk, and I'm just like, "Are you really that dangerous?" And he's like, "Everybody's."
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay, are they really?"
He didn't even kill his wife. You know.
Yeah, which I also, so I think Charles said he didn't like how is it Gia? I hate how it was Julia and Gia. Like, why are their names literally like 3 letters apart? That's so annoying. But
that's true. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. That made me uncomfortable. Like, she was literally like 9 months pregnant, and he was like dragging her across their bedroom, and I'm like, I don't like this right now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, the whole incest thing, you know?
Yeah.
That was unexpected.
Yeah.
I didn't like the writing. Like, I hate writing that's all telling, you know?
And no telling.
Yeah, that was such a huge problem for me.
Yeah.
It was just really boring writing.
Especially with Julia's character, because she was like, I like Pilates and painting. And I was like, is that really your character? And she said like 5 times that she likes Pilates and art. And like, she's never shown doing art except for like her present to him. And like, I almost went to Pilates class this morning, and I'm like, oh my God, you are a teenager. Like, this is nothing else about her character. She's like, oh, and I researched how to take care of children last night, so I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay. Literally just telling us what happened.
Yeah. So
boring.
Yeah. Which I didn't remember that being the way with her other series, because I really liked the first 2 books.
Yeah, I was curious. Like, if her other books are like this, I doubt I'm gonna like them all that much.
I felt like reading about how to babysit a smart kid, not a romance.
I have Ruthless People by J.J. McAvoy. I just haven't read it yet. I know a lot of people love that series.
I read it.
But you didn't
love
it, did you? Yeah.
No. There's a lot of death and killing in that one. It's very Mafia.
Yeah.
Her sunflower rebellion.
Dude, that didn't go anywhere. I was expecting him to be like gifting her sunflower stuff or whatever. But that didn't come up ever again.
No, just the earrings.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she also felt really immature with like how she was talking about how she dressed with her like stockings and like cute little skirts. And I'm like, okay. Is it supposed to be like quirky? I don't know. Sorry if you guys liked it, but there were a lot of things I was just like, I'm not really impressed.
I just felt like she was stupid.
Yeah, I saw a lot of reviews. Like, stupid heroine, too stupid to live.
She didn't think anything through there at the end of it. I don't know if we're talking about spoilers yet.
Yeah, that's fine.
So the end of it, when she's like trying to keep from revealing that they're not his kids, she did that in the stupidest way. Like, if you're part of the Mafia, you know you don't go to those people and tell them that kind of stuff. I haven't read a Mafia romance, and I knew better than this character.
Yeah. I didn't like that, like how we jumped 9 years really at a weird place. It was to the end, and I was like, is this? I like had to turn back. I was like, did I skip something, or is it like going to end soon? Is this the epilogue? It was a very strange jump to a new conflict.
Yeah,
that was stupid because she like left. She's like, I have to go talk to this person, and it's like, no.
I also felt like that wrapped up so easy.
Yeah. The paper bag is pretty though. Like they have the sunflowers, of course, for her chapter.
I did not like how they had the pool stuff for him because that had nothing
right here.
to do with character. Yeah.
Nothing. They just had sex on the
played
pool
pool
table.
Yeah. That was in the ebook, and I was like, this looks so tacky almost. I don't know. I know authors like to add that in there, but I was like, the pool thing does nothing for his character.
Yeah.
And yes, it's a dark mafia romance, and I expected there to be more dark romance where he would like punish her for things, and he didn't at all. So
he just wasn't at home a lot.
No. And he would like threaten her, but then it's like he never even said what he would do if she defied him. I don't know.
Oh yeah, she like just knew the bodyguard was gay just because he was like talking, yeah, with another guy.
I know, and then they just kind of like forgot about it because I liked him. I think that could have like more could have been done there.
I didn't expect the brother plot twist. I thought he was going to be like, plot twist, he's not your brother. But then he's like, no, plot twist, my wife cheated on me with her brother. I was like, what?
Yeah. Disappointing. And there's not really much else to say.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, no. Wasn't that good? Or dark.
Right.
And I didn't like, though, like, I don't know. Maybe it's because it's mafia romance. He's like, oh, yeah, and everybody who helped me clean up after her death is dead now. But I'm like, you didn't even kill her. Like, why?
Mm-hmm.
Like, the doctor
when they
that helped, the guys that took away the body.
Don't they regularly work with mafia people? You know,
right?
Like they know to not talk.
Did I miss it? Or, like, was it even explained how they died? Or...
No, it's like, oh, she took care of it.
Yeah, we're just told they died.
Okay.
Yeah, they're gone.
Let's talk about some mafia romances we do like, though. So, to maybe you haven't read any, we can also talk about dark romances.
Mm-hmm.
I know Lacey has a couple favorite mafia romances that are better than this one.
Oh, yes, I love one, but you don't love it.
I know. Are you going to bring out Jay Darhauer?
Yes. This one. Monster in His Eyes.
And I have this one.
Oh, yeah. The Kiss Me feels good.
Yeah. I didn't hate
this one right here.
Oh, that. I have that too. I don't know.
I really like that one, but I haven't continued with the series yet.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Yeah, I have the first 3.
What?
My library has all of that series.
Ooh.
I didn't know that.
Like an audio or ebook?
Ebook. Are they on audio?
Yeah, she's putting them out. I don't know how many are out right now, though.
Okay. But Lacey, what's that one about?
This one?
Yeah.
It's another big age gap. She's 19 in college. He is literally twice her age, but he wants revenge against her for her parents, something her parents did to him. He wants to like destroy her and her family. But he ends up falling in love with her. But he's a really, like, I liked his dark character, you know? I don't think he really punished her or anything, but it's just like the vibes. The vibes were good.
Is that the one where he like tracked her down to her class?
Mm-hmm.
In college, and then he's like, oh, on his phone or whatever. Yeah. I remember that because I had read at the beginning of that, I think as an ebook, and then didn't finish it for some reason. And then I like was reading that, and I was like, I've read this already. I was like, steal this plot from another book? Like, what is happening? I never finished it.
Yeah. And we actually do get, you know, scenes from him where he's doing mafia stuff. The second book is mostly his point of view, so it's really good.
I think what I liked about this one, because it's also age gap and like marriage of convenience, is that she hated him, and I think that worked really well. I would have liked more, I guess, like animosity in Sweet Temecka.
Julia was very resigned to it, you know, just like,
and then
it is what it is.
Yeah, I I need more hate in my Mafia romances. I really do want to read Ruthless Princess by Rachel Van Dyken because that's a Mafia one.
I literally.
Yeah. Oh, it's hardback.
Yeah.
Look at that. Have you read that?
I love the cover. No, I haven't. But it is friends to enemies to lovers, which is great.
Did they grow up together?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I feel like there's one I read where they grew up together, and it's a Mafia romance, but I can't remember. Oh, Jessica Hawkins series.
Oh, shoot. Violent Delight. Which one?
Violent Delights. Do you need me to get it?
No.
I have it. I'm wearing Christmas pants.
I mean,
because it's up there. That one, she like grew up with them, but she's been in love with the younger brother, and the older brother murdered her mother, and then like she ends up having to marry the older brother.
Mm-hmm.
And it's good. I've only read the first one though, and it left it on a cliffhanger. So I know a lot of people don't like this. I enjoyed it. So
I loved it.
Yeah.
Yes, I have read Menace and Grievous, the spin-off of the J.M. Darthour series.
Oh, Menace?
Yeah.
I think
it's like a side character. And then she also has another series that she never finished. I'm like, but it's Romeo and Juliet, Mafia style.
What?
Yeah. I think the first book is called By Any Other Name. And then she wrote a sequel, but it was about a different character. And I think she does continue with the first couple in that sequel, but it's like half and half, you know, but I never read it.
That cover's so ugly.
Have you read Whispers in the Dark?
No.
I think it's Letitia Newton. I think that's
no.
It's a captive, and this girl is kidnapped and held prisoner, and she falls in love with her captor's son, and then she escapes after they kill him, and then she gets taken captive by the captor's son. And then they fall in love.
So like the guy that was killed was older?
That was his dad, yeah.
Okay.
So she fell in love with her captor. He died.
Well, no, he falls in love with his son.
Okay.
Wait, but who is captive in the first place?
The girl.
Okay.
The girl gets taken captive.
Who is this by?
Letitia Newton.
Okay, I found it.
Okay, Sea of Ruin is dark historical romance. Loved it. Love Triangle.
Temecka, did you ever read that?
No, it is high on my priority list, though. Whenever I'm out of this reading slump, I want to read it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised Jen didn't force you to read it.
You will probably force me to read it soon.
That one's really good.
I love the Crime Lord series by Mia Knight. That one is like a psycho hero. It's like a second chance romance. He actually cheated on her before the start of the book. So if you don't like that, it's not for you. But if you're fine with that.
And she forgives him?
Not really. I mean, it takes a while. Okay. He grovels like a mafia dude. So not really.
What does that even mean? He grovels like a mafia dude.
Like, he's just so psycho, you know? He's obsessed with her, very alpha. He'll do everything and anything he can to make her stay with him. And then the second book, he like kidnaps her again to stay with him again. There's just a lot of darker stuff there.
Mm-hmm. I also like Gianna Darling's Enslaved Enthralled duet. I forget what it's called.
Oh, I read the first book. Didn't read the second one yet.
I didn't finish the second one yet because I was reading it as an arc, and then I had to read something else, and then I just never got back to it.
Wasn't that the one where you got it really close to the release date?
Yeah. I feel like her books I always get like 4 days before release date. I'll try my best. but I usually don't get to it. And I think she's gonna write a lot of like spin-off books for that series.
Oh,
but that one she sold as a slave to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and falls in love.
Pepper Winters has a bunch of dark romances. I've read some of her older ones. Like she has an MC duet, and then like an actual captive dark romance. That one was intense.
My mission in life is to make Jessica read Brianna Hill because Lacey's already read her.
Yes, I have.
I have one of her books from KU out.
You should read the one that I loved.
For
Lap of Luxury?
Yes, so good.
The more I think about it, the more I like Lap of Luxury over Come to Daddy.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have Come to Daddy on my Kindle.
Well, you have to read that one first.
Yeah, you do.
Read the other one. I just love her a lot, so...
What should I read next from her?
The Protege.
Okay.
Or The Black Fox.
I've heard The Prodigy, but not Black Fox.
That one is age gap. It's stepdaughter, stepfather.
Ooh.
And it's also a Zorro retelling.
Zorro?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. That one does have cheating in it. And I hate that trope, but I was okay with it in this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, some authors can make it okay. Or, like, you deal with it.
It was the way she set it up. Mm-hmm. But that one's only a novella, so it's really short.
Okay. Cool.
I like
loves to hear her call him daddy. It's in the blurb.
But that only has 326 ratings. I like finding romances that not a lot of people have read.
What are you talking about?
Black Fox has only 326 ratings.
I really loved it.
No, and so like I like finding things that I can recommend to people that they haven't read before.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right. Captive in the Dark, classic dark romance.
I read that.
I also read that one. I wasn't a huge fan of that one, but it was because of the audiobook.
Oh.
Was that the one? I gave it 4 stars.
I gave the first one 4 stars, I think, but I loved the second one.
I think I gave it 3 stars. I think I would have liked it a lot more if I would have physically read it. Mm-hmm. That was my huge problem. Was just I just didn't like the audiobook.
And then, of course, you get people who are angry when they read these books and give it 1 star. It's a dark romance. Which isn't, Temecka, for your book club with Jen, aren't you guys doing consent, non-consent?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're doing Desperate Measures and Sorted. I think that's the other one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're doing dubious consent and consensual non-consent.
Yes.
So I can't wait for that one.
Consent non-consent is so hard to explain because like they're consenting but not like
it's rape fantasies.
Yeah. Which is what Desperate Measures does. But then people take it as non-consent. And so
and I think that dubious consent is a little bit different than consensual non-consent, but I'm not 100% clear on the actual definition, what makes them different.
It's like she says no, but then
means yes.
Right.
Like in Credence.
Mm-hmm.
I said no, but he knew I meant yes. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, like deep in the inside, she meant yes.
Right. That I just remember that scene in Credence when they first meet and she's like saying no. But she's like, oh, but I really do want it. And I'm just like,
yeah. A lot of people got so mad over that book.
Yeah.
I still need to read it.
Like people who just read contemporary, it's like, no, it's dark. Or like dark-ish, you know?
That's why, have you guys read Untouchable?
Sam something?
Mariano.
I remember you talking about it.
I don't like it.
Wait, I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, I couldn't even finish it because the first like 50 pages is like a very descriptive sexual assault scene between the hero and the heroine. Like he forces her into a situation and she's literally wants not to do it and says she does not want to do it. Like, how am I gonna want these two people to be together? I don't know. I can't stand behind that. So, and there was that one scene in Sea of Ruin where it was like rape. She didn't want it with Ashley. Oh yeah, that was in it. But I don't know who Penny Wilder is, Charles.
I've seen her books everywhere. I've not actually read any of them.
I've read at least one of them, like just going through some smutty novellas.
Wild. Oh, Lacey, did you read Sempre?
Yes.
Okay. Did you like it?
I remember liking it.
I've had them for a long time, and I never the first two books.
They're like younger, but still Mafia.
I feel like I cannot be on here and not mention The Skeleton King because that book is disgusting.
The next
yes.
I can't believe you read that.
Listen, I have morbid curiosity.
I almost wanted to just to see like what is going on, you know?
Well, the author was going on in her like group and she was like, you all better read it right now because it might get banned and they might take it off here. And I was like, well, I want to know what's going on if it does get banned. So I picked it up and I read it in one sitting. And I was like, what was this? It was a train wreck you could not look away from. No, it's still up.
That's surprising.
It's one of the books in that collection that Brianna Hill did, where The Black Fox is the first book. It's like book number 14 or something.
Wow.
So
I saw someone talking about on Twitter. They're like, necrophilia in a romance. And I was like,
yep.
What?
It happens. It's disgusting.
With the hero?
Yeah, the hero is into necrophilia.
Yep.
And the heroine's into him?
Yep.
Apparently.
Honestly, just go watch Izzy's vlog where she read it because she sums it all up perfectly.
Someone said, Megan said the red market
is
might be worse.
Skeleton King.
We're all just trying to outdo each other, I guess.
I've read a few because I read the books for my banned books video. So like Wild by Kay Webster.
I had to read that for the Tabby Book Club in September.
Oh no.
Did you like it? Yeah, me either.
No, I read that. It was my favorite part was the fact that he would beat her until she threw up. That was my favorite part.
That was literally that was literally why I hated it.
My other favorite part was when he would literally call himself a pedophile because he was in love with his 17-year-old daughter. Love that. My favorite part of the whole book, pretty sure.
It was just so out there. And I'm just like, why? Why did you have to write this?
She has a lot of other dark romances that also aren't published on Amazon. It's her brand, I guess.
Yeah, I read This Is War, Baby, which wasn't bad because like she sold that's Kay Webster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was sold as a sex slave, and like the guy just thought he was like buying a companion because he's I think he doesn't like germs, so he doesn't like touching people, and so we wanted someone who like would help him like get used to intimacy, but like follow his rules. But he didn't want to like have her as a slave, so I was like, why is this banned? Like this isn't even bad compared to what is out there in romance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Is the Red Market? Is the author by A. Giannacaro? It's on KU. It's on KU. Wait, I'm trying to read the blurb.
It's crazy, like, what will and what won't be banned on Amazon.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't think Amazon starts banning until there are complaints.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Only
like so many romances with 17-year-olds are still up. It's 630 pages? Wow.
Oh my God. It only has 19 ratings on Goodreads.
One of the Amazon reviews says the title, "This book is pitch black. It will give you nightmares."
Oh, it was.
Oh my god! Spoilers. Do you want me to say the spoilers?
Sure.
All right. She has sex with her biological father and her cousin. She ends up having a relationship and baby with her biological dad.
No.
Wow.
Who wants to write that? Who wants to read that?
Okay, it's a series. That's why it's so long. But oh my god.
Yeah, they just said it was put together as a trilogy in one book. That's nuts. To that last question, I read the first 2 books in her, are they the Cora Chronicles? And I liked them. I did not like this book. By Cora Reilly. She has a super huge fan base though, so.
Yeah.
It was interesting. I follow Katie Robert on Twitter, and she was talking about how people, because the Goodreads Choice Awards didn't include any indie books, and like she says that indie authors make 6 or 7 figures.
Yeah. Yep. Like LJ Shen for sure. Easy 6 figures.
7?
I can actually share
Megan March might have been a 7-figure author.
Definitely. Oh my god.
Yeah.
She writes so many books.
Yeah, when like the whole thing with her blew up, authors were talking about her.
There's a website you can go to, and you can go to an author's book, so go to their most popular book and take their ranking from the Kindle store, and you can pop it into that tracker, and you can find out about how many copies they're selling a day with that rank.
Really?
Wow. Yep. Yeah, so the number ones are making bank.
Yep.
LJ Shen reaches number 1 in like 2 hours.
Yeah. She could be like 7-figure, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
R.S. Gray's new house, I'm like, you must be doing.
Yes, me and Michelle talk about that a lot.
I show my sister, I'm like, look at this house.
Right, I'm like, Texas, but still, it's still huge.
Yeah. Kennedy Fox, Courtney, who's half of that, she has been open about them making like 6-figure or 7-figure months at some point. Like at one point they made like a 6-figure month or something crazy like that. And I'm just like, you all are nuts.
Month?
Yeah, like they had a month where they made like 6 figures.
Oh, right. So indie books, like, oh my god, what am I doing?
Right.
Well, you write, Temecka.
I do, yeah.
How's that going?
It's going. It's
you
going.
didn't have the one novella? Or
I have unpublished that one for now. Okay. Yeah, I had to unpublish it because I hated it. I'm not doing this. Honestly, I had like ended up like messing up like branding when I did that one, and I was like, we'll wait. I'm gonna re-release it later.
Gotcha.
So
you probably know more about this.
A little bit. I have a tendency to obsess over stuff, and I am in like 15 Facebook groups. So.
Oh, gotcha. I think like Kennedy Fox, the two, Lyra and Courtney, are super open about indie published books and like.
Where do they post it?
Well, Lyra is actually Courtney, and she has a YouTube channel.
Oh,
it's the Courtney Project.
Who's the other one?
Who's the other author?
Brooke.
Oh,
Okay.
Brooke Cumberland.
Cumberland? Yeah.
Why do they have so many names? I know they're
Where's the Courtney from?
Brooke's name is her real name, I think.
Okay.
And so she just has Kennedy Fox as hers. And then
Courtney published under Lyra.
Yeah.
And then published as
okay.
Kennedy Fox. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. She has a YouTube channel where she talks a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Too many names.
I didn't even think they were that big.
Yeah.
They branded so well when they started.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did.
For indie authors.
Yeah.
Earth Grey, LJ Shen. They have their branding on point.
Yeah.
No, I'm really annoyed that RS Grey will not change the cover.
I know. We talk about it every cover
Every
review.
cover review. I'm like, it's the same cover.
Different color.
Thing. She doesn't. There's only one guy on this cover, her new cover, but
Oh, right.
and she doesn't branch out to like different genres, which is surprising.
Mm-hmm.
Just does rom-com.
Yeah. I stopped reading her
I have
time ago.
Yeah. Not everybody has though, because she's doing amazing.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's why Cora Reilly Sweet Temptation has over 20,000 ratings on Goodreads.
Right. That's why I included it in my video.
Yeah. Yeah, because you put it in your Goodreads one, right? Yeah. Same with Dear Ava. I am shocked that was nominated.
Right. And not even the other Colleen Hoover. Not a single LJ Shen.
I was shocked that no LJ Shen, because 2 of hers
Right.
last year.
Exactly.
Yeah. But did you like LJ Shen's recent one?
Playing with Fire?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
4 stars.
We already talked about the book for the first 20 minutes. Not too much to add. But it's interesting because I wonder, like, because Katie Robert is really popular now.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how well she does.
Oh, and she's not even in KU, so she's like killing it.
I had to buy it because I wanted to read Sacrifice. It was $4.
Yeah, that's why I've been holding off.
If you
her
join,
novellas are expensive.
If you join her Patreon, you can get about 16 of her books when you first join. That's what I did.
How much is it to join her Patreon?
I paid $5.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's $5 a month, and then you get. Is it every release?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've already.
And she releases like every month.
Yeah, I already did 2 months just because I thought it was worth it with the amount that she like publishes.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I was gonna say that already covers her one novella that I bought.
Yeah.
But are there different tiers? Because I know Jen does the one where she gets her paperback.
Yeah, that one's $12, and then the audiobook one is $15.
Okay, that's not bad.
No, I think you have to be a patron for 2 months on the audiobook one.
consecutive months before it starts counting.
Yeah.
I remember looking at it, being like, should I do it?
I don't know any other authors that do a Patreon like that.
I don't either.
I feel like I do, but I just don't remember.
It's a lot of work, though.
Yeah, like you have to create extra content.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Charles does the audio level for Katie.
Ooh, Penelope Douglas. Yes, I'm sure she's making quite a lot of money.
Credence wasn't on the list.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to I guess because we're in the romance community, we know this. Goodreads obviously has no idea what they're talking about.
But they have such huge ratings.
Yeah. That's why, so Something to Talk About by Meryl Wilsner has 5,000 ratings.
Right. Like all these popular Berkeley ones, they don't have that many. You could add them up and they wouldn't even match the indies.
So I was like, how is that on the list when people are saying it's how many times it's shelved? No one read that book. And it has a 3.6 rating.
Mm-hmm.
I've not even looked at the list. I started watching your video, but I had to pause it because we have the show. But I don't know. I don't even want to get annoyed with it anymore because I know they're not going to put an actual romance as the winner. And if they do, it's going to be one of the major authors.
Yeah. Like I complained last year, and then this year I'm like, I could literally just repost that video. Same complaints.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So like for Blood and Ash, is it true it was indie and then it got picked up by a publisher?
I don't know if it was ever indie. No, I mean, it was never indie.
Okay.
Like, it was always published with Blue Box Press.
Right, but
I don't know.
small.
Yeah, they're a small press, but not indie.
And
yeah,
I'm
a lot of
Guillory's on the list because
no.
Yeah,
a lot of people said Something to Talk About was not good.
Right?
I couldn't get into the proposal.
Things she said about I talked about it in my video, but things she said about the romance community, I'm like,
Oh yeah.
And the fact that she's
romance.
Right, but like the Goodreads Choice Awards kind of like gives her that ego.
Yep.
Like her books are continuously on it, and I'm just like, but there's so many other good authors out there that should be on that list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like money has to be somehow involved, right?
It is Amazon. Yeah. And last year I like read all of them. I said I'm not even doing it this year. I really don't care. And I've only read 9 out of the 15, and I thought I would have read more. What is the one? Sarah Hoggle's book.
Sarah.
You Deserve Each Other?
Yeah,
I'm surprised that wasn't on there.
Right,
yeah.
Me too.
So hyped when it came out. I didn't like it, but people loved it.
Oh, you
Is the Worst Best Man on there?
No, and I was shocked.
No. Yeah, like of all the like popular illustrated covers, that was one I wanted on there.
Definitely.
I just read that one and I really liked it.
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, I'm shocked it's not on there.
And it has fairly good like numbers too.
Yeah. I've heard really good things about Michaela Smeltzer.
I've heard of her.
Laura from Lovely Like Laura really likes her, and I wanted to read her. And I didn't know, like, publishers pay bookstores to be on, like, their front tables.
Yeah.
I didn't know that
either.
I feel like that's
No, it's like paying for placement. I mean, grocery stores do it.
Grocery stores do that?
Yeah.
On the end shelves.
End caps?
Yeah.
I don't know that. And I guess like the book clubs that like a lot of different organizations have, a lot of them are paid.
Book of the month. Desiree and I were talking about it, and it seems like all the book of the month books are always up there.
That's what I said in my video, that all the romances that aren't romance were book of the month books under romance.
Like I only know them because I see them.
Yeah.
On book of the month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then like is book of the month paid for their picks?
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. How else would they get that discount to be able to sell it for that cheap?
Right.
True. Someone should sponsor our book club. the book explosion.
Open for sponsors. Wait, who gets paid?
Explosion. That book, the book club that like Jesse the Reader, all those people, they get a lot of money from publishers.
We gotta get big, Jess.
Right? Where's Berkeley in forever? Come sponsor us.
Yes, please.
But the problem is I feel like romance doesn't invest in BookTube the way YA does.
Yeah. For
like
sure.
they don't pay. There's never sponsored posts.
Yeah, but romance is literally the most profitable genre. And they also, I've also heard they don't pay their authors very well. Like the trad authors, I've heard they don't get paid very well.
Compared to the YA numbers when that hashtag was
paid me.
The romance numbers were so much smaller.
Oh yeah. And it seems like a lot more romance authors have other jobs.
Yeah.
Even like Eloisa James, she's a teacher.
Yeah.
She has 28 best-selling novels. Like, but you still have, I mean, maybe it's just because she likes it, but I was like, you still have a job.
And then like the YA authors release one book a year, if that, and then romance, more than one every year.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. I've talked about that a lot. Romance is not popular on BookTube. It makes me mad, but it's not.
I think we're growing. I think it's just going to be a matter of time.
Because everybody, like the romance genre itself makes so much money and has so many readers. They're just not on YouTube.
Yeah, but we're seeing that shift though, because a majority of my analytics are like 18 to 24 and then 25 to 35.
That's all mine. Yeah.
Michelle.
And it's the indie community too that's huge. They are. I don't know. Because what do you feel about paying for reviews? Because there's a lot of people that say it's fine.
As long as it's disclosed, it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it depends. Like, are you paying me to read the book or are you paying me to make content?
Yeah.
Because I don't think that the book community is... I don't think that we are as respected as we should be. Because, I mean, authors literally get free promotion for us just talking about their books.
Yeah.
Right.
So...
But they still pay, like, the journals and stuff, you know?
Yeah. But, like, when I think about it, I'm like, if I say I want money for a review, there's people literally fighting over romance art.
Yes, that's what
So
like
they're not
they already have so many people who would do it for free. You know, why pay? Why do we have to pay?
LJ Shen's, I can never get her arc. She's never going me to read her book. Because people, like, hundreds of people sign up to read it for free.
Yeah, I just kind of actually
so passionate about romance that we're never going to get paid to.
And they have, like, we have this mentality of a book is enough, you know, a free book is enough.
Which it really isn't compared to how much time it takes me to read it and then make my content.
Yeah.
Getting paid like 10 cents an hour.
Yeah.
Like,
especially if it's an e-arc.
Yeah.
Indies are they're usually 99 cents to $4.99.
Yeah. And it costs them nothing to give it to us. Unlike like a paperback if they buy it. So
yeah.
Yeah. And I'm surprised, I mean, maybe because it's so easy to send e-arcs. A lot of indie authors don't send out physical copies of their books to a lot of people.
Because it's expensive to make, I guess. Like the early ones.
They are.
You buy it straight from
the
producer for like half price?
Like indie, if they did arcs for indie copies, it's still going to be a lot because of shipping.
Yeah.
Like, I think that, because I've not made paperbacks, but just from like what I've looked into, like that it's really expensive to do the paperbacks. So, but I think author copies are like $6 to $8 depending on how big they are.
Okay. I've noticed a lot of indie authors too are making their paperbacks more expensive.
It's because they have to make a profit.
Yeah. But I don't know, like Candy Steiner's, hers are never over 300 pages and they're like $20 for the paperback. And I'm like, that's a lot of money for just one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Megan has a good point. You do make more off ebooks than you do paperbacks.
Really?
Yeah, authors make way more money on their ebooks than they do their paperbacks.
Wow. Yeah.
Because an author gets 35% royalties if it's 99 cents to $1.99, I think, and then $2.99 and up they make 70% royalty.
Woo!
But after $9.99, they go back down to 30%.
So they don't want you like putting super expensive ebooks up.
Yeah.
Interesting. And yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it is that we love reading, but I just think about how much free promotion I'm giving authors and how much free promotion they get from
Yeah, and like I love, that's part of why I do this. Like that's like half of the reason, because like I love the publishing industry and I don't want authors to stop writing books.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that I think it's publishers that don't respect us. I think the authors do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some publishers do. Estelle does. Forever. She's
yeah.
Yeah. And she's so open about how she works with people, which I think is great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wonder then, but like with traditionally published authors, they don't get a lot from ebook sales, right?
No, they have to earn back their advance first.
Yeah. And the publisher takes a lot because theirs are so expensive for traditionally published books.
Yeah.
Do we want to
what is it?
Go ahead.
I think the royalties for traditional too is really, really low.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, I guess we can announce.
We can talk about our next month.
I have it. Do you have it?
I don't have a copy. No.
All right. It is 9 Rules to Break When Romancing a Rake by Sarah McLean. This is the first book in a series. I haven't read it yet. Haven't read her older stuff.
Mm-mm.
I don't have the step back though. Sad. Lisa does.
Of course
she bought a ton of them. But yeah, and we're doing it with Charles from Books on Stereo. Don't even know if he's still here.
I think he left. He hasn't talked in a while.
6 minutes ago.
Oh, he's here.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's on audio, so I'm excited for that.
It's an old one, 2010.
Oh, wow. I'm excited because it has high ratings.
Mm-hmm.
And I like her books. And Temecka, when's your Tabby book club meeting?
That's a good question.
You want to promote that?
I think it's the 27th. That's a great question. Hold on, I'll tell you.
We don't even have a date yet.
No, we don't.
That's fine.
I literally sent these to Jen like 2 days ago. So
if you want some more taboo romance.
The 22nd, November 22nd. And it's going to be on my channel.
Gotcha. I'll have to catch it because I have read Desperate Measures. I haven't read that other one, though.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone, for joining us. Thanks, Temecka.
Thank you.
Thanks for letting me be here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we'll announce all the details sometime soon for the Sarah McLean. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.